Okay, it says we are live. Hello, welcome. Happy Friday. Happy first Friday of February. All the F's in all the F's that are possible. Um, yes, today's also National Carrot Cake Day. So, are you a fan of carrot cakes or not? I like carrot cake when it's done well, and it must have the cream cheese icing. I know, you know, I'm lactose intolerant, but I still love a good cream cheese icing. Sometimes it's worth it. Um, you know, it's just occasionally. So, um, but I find that sometimes some carrots are more like on the just like generic spice cake flavor side. Um, so it depends. But when you find a good one, because you'll eat it. Pretty much eat just about any cake. So, you know, I'm probably not the best connoisseur because I will consume all of them, is the thing. What else? I spent about maybe 2.5 hours, probably just two. It felt like 2.5, but I think I spent 2 hours shredding old documents, things like old tax files and old pay stubs and things that are 7 years out of date, so that like I don't hoard them anymore. Um, so yeah, there's that. So I spent part of the day yesterday doing that and cleaning the house and just like doing generic housekeeping, decluttering stuff. Um, I thought of an idea and I put it in my phone. Because apparently shiny new ideas are like abounding today and this week. Because I think was it Wednesday that I had the Rogue family idea. And so I have notes for it's a white screen. I don't know how anyway. It's about yay much notes. That would make like a decent green screen, wouldn't? I guess that's why people do use green screen stuff on their phones. Anyway, brain. Hello. Um, so yes. So today's carrot cake day. The full moon is coming this weekend. So if you are inclined to do a tarot reading, do a ritual of some sort to aid your manifestation. Full moons are about sort of like realizing that things have come to fruition, things have come to full circle, and it's time to let things go now. So if you need help decluttering, manifesting that on a full moon works better, supposedly. I cannot like say one way or the other, because I randomly declutter rather than doing it with the phases. I mean, maybe I should do it with the phases of the moon. I don't know. But yeah. So Shelby loves carrot cake. Excellent. Yes. CB says hello. Hello. Cool Gamer says hey. Hey. CB says you'll pass on the carrot cake because sometimes it has orange in it. This is true. Yes. At least over here you're intolerant-ish to dairy, but you do love a good New York cheesecake though. Yeah, there are just some things that there just is no substitute for. Cheese. Like real good cheese being one of them. And cream cheese being another one. Because I have not found that. I don't even know if anybody really. I'm sure somebody attempts to make some sort of like non-dairy cream cheese. alternative, but I have not found them in my area, nor do I think they would be like spot on. So it feels very out of season for carrot cake, doesn't it though? But at the same time, maybe because it's a root vegetable, maybe it makes sense to use up the roots like that you would store. Maybe, I don't know. You associate carrot cakes with Easter and spring, right? But I have a feeling that is a very deliberate, like, carrot cake bunny rabbit, like, marketing ploy. I have a feeling that was done on purpose. Shelby says, I don't have carrot cake often, which is probably why you've been lucky to have only the good ones. Nice. Yes. Monique says, I'm having a very lousy day. Oh no, a certain thing arrived earlier than expected. Is that good? Oh, no, the other thing. Yes, Aunt Flo. The mostly sometimes unwanted, but also wanted visitor arrived, and your over-the-ear headphones stopped working. Oh no. You love carrot cake. Yes. Megan says, hello. Hello. Although I will say, if you give me a choice between carrot cake and red velvet cake, same cream cheese icing, I will go for the red velvet. So, or maybe a slice of both. I don't know. Probably the red velvet. CB asks, have you tried bone conducting headphones? I have never heard of this. They're like over the ear headphones, but they're wireless. So is Bone the brand? I don't know. Paget says, hey guys, hello, welcome. Monique says, well, your tech savviness does not extend to managing Bluetooth. Gotcha. Well, and that's the weird thing, because when I bought the new laptop, I was like, oh yeah, make sure it's Bluetooth enabled. And I can, I think, figure out how to do that, but I don't really have that many Bluetooth things other than my phone. I don't really want my phone like connecting to my laptop all the time. So Charlie, hello, welcome. How are you and how are classes? And Paget says, carrot cake was the only dessert you wanted when you were pregnant, and then you saw a slice from Black Angus has like 900 something calories, and you felt tricked. But carrots, it's like fiber. True. Fascinating about carrot cake. So one of the first recipes was from 1591 that we know about. There's probably somebody who made it before then, but yeah, it's an old cake. It's a very old cake. Fatty, delicious fiber. You bet a lot of calories are in that cream cheese frosting. Yes. Okay, fine. Worth it. Right? Team Red Velvet, if it can be done vegan with no strawberries. You like rich flavors in cake. Well, I mean, generally, I don't have strawberries paired with my red velvet. And, okay. Well, I guess the eggs wouldn't be vegan. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. 1591. Yeah. Peeps have been shoving veggies into yummies that long. Yes. And here you thought Jessica Seinfeld invented it. You're kidding. You're no nutritionist, but you realize carrot cake thing is a willful ignorance, right? No, bones as in bones inside of the ear, anvil hammer, and the other one. Gotcha. Okay. At the moment, you just feel like writing random stuff, whether it be notes or snippets all around in your novel. Well, then maybe you should do that. Maybe you could do it in like a notes section if you're working in Scrivener, sort of like random notes down at the bottom, so they wouldn't necessarily be calculated in with your manuscript until you were ready to plug them in. Chelsea, hello, welcome. And Monique says, like how I think my version of Lydia is a Nepo baby, but he's the son of an soap opera star who's not A-list. Okay. Oh, so like character background. Yeah. So those could be either in your character profiles or in sort of like random notes section. Charlie is good, tired, but good. Classes have been digging deep, so you are learning a lot about yourself and the topics. You're hoping to get a few words today. Probably not fiction, but that is your life right now. Gotcha. Also, y'all are still in colors, and I have no idea, but it seems like pretty much a lot of red and a little bit of brown, and then the moderators are blue. So here you go. There seems to be a slight color difference now that I'm looking at in the StreamYard version. There seems to be a slight color difference between this hot pink here and this red so between CB and Monique. There seems to be a slight color difference, but that's like hard to tell. Anyway, you can say hello to yourselves if you want. But the colors are here for me still. But I don't know how long the colors will last. It might be slightly sad when they leave. But yeah. So, well, Shelby, this is something that they are sort of rolling out randomly. And it feels like more like they're beta testing it because Megan was the first one to have it and sent me a screenshot. But then it went away from Megan, and then somebody else had it. Who else had it? Did Rosalind have it? There was somebody else in the chat who had it for a while, and then it went away, and now I have it. But this has only been since Wednesday, so I don't know how long, and I don't know exactly if they're going to roll it out to everybody at some point. Okay, Rosalind says no, it wasn't you. Okay. I don't remember who it was, but definitely, I don't know. It seems pretty random, and I even looking it up for like Reddit and whatnot, I've not been able to find any information about it, so I don't know what it's for. I don't know, but StreamYard has said that yes, okay. So now StreamYard has quote unquote headlines. So you can have your title, I guess, underneath your name. So I can now say just that my name is Jules and then have my headline, my title, be the Dawdling Writer. So now I can have this. So yeah. I don't know if this is better or not, but it's something new. So slight changes, I guess. Anyway, Laura, hello, welcome. If they do roll it out to everyone, they will need to be very mindful of people who are colorblind and those who have photosensitive epilepsy. Gotcha. I've not read much about photosensitive epilepsy. Most of what I know are sort of like the flashing lights triggered ones. So I will have to read up on photosensitive. But yeah. Megan had fun playing with the headlines yesterday on Coffee Bunny Cafe. Yes. Okay, so Megan has photosensitive epilepsy and it didn't bother you, which is good because we don't want you having issues. It's no fun. Charlie says Gloria and Kat had that on their stream last night, but it wasn't in your StreamYard. You hope to have it by tonight's stream. That would be nice. Not so much color, but if the colors are moving rapidly, it could. Okay, so it's kind of like flashy. There's a couple of sort of like YouTube and Instagram and like TikTok filters that do that color flash thing, and it bothers me. Okay. We have the moon inverted, the King of Wands upright, And who do we have for our spirit animal? Oh, okay. We have the snake. We have the danger noodle. So, just so you know, I will be showing a snake in a little bit. I do have it covered initially, thanks to y'all's reminders. Let's find the right. Here we go. Okay. So the the nope rope. The moon, I feel like, is not necessarily as bad inverted. So a release of fear, that's never a bad thing. Secrets revealed, sometimes that can be good. Truth exposed, again, sometimes good. Dreams, repressed emotions, those may not be so good. Clarity and understanding. So this is sort of like the having the shadow pulled back and revealing the moon. So I freaking love this card. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I think I still haven't done my February water painting, but I'm thinking I may do something sort of like not necessarily as cool as this, but like where the river water reflects the sky in some way. But anyway, so here is the moon card from the Lucid Dreams deck. It's gorgeous. I love it. King of Wands. Where's my cheat sheet? Cheat booklet, really. Because he's a king, you have the sort of authority figure. Wands is sort of like that passion sweet, I would say. Your whatever it is that sort of like lights your fire, lights your spark in your imagination. So upright, you have sort of this strong spiritual masculine energy. Business leaders, mentors, ambition, leadership, definite clear ability, enthusiasm, optimism, and sort of this doubling down on this entrepreneurial spirit and this sort of self-made energy. Like you have definitely succeeded. There is definite success, but it is a lot of hard work in whatever it is that is your passion realm. All right, then we have the snake. The snaky snake. So snake is going to be on the screen. I currently have it covered with a Post-it note, but I will uncover. So again, snake coming up onto the screen in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's our snake. The snake says, time to heal. All of us need healing at times, and when the snake spirit appears, it is time to repair, renew, and replenish yourself and your vulnerable heart. Self-care and maintenance work are needed so that your vitality can arise. Give yourself the space to nourish your own well-being. Vulnerability is necessary for friendships and partnerships to work, which means all of us will have tender emotions at times. Be gentle with yourself and with others now. Shed the past and step into a new way of being, for vitality is rising within you. This might be a good time to honor the work that you have already done to heal, grow, and repair any damage within you, within those you care about, and within your community. Celebrate together how far all of you have come in your healing journey and all that you have created. Unburden yourself of anything that no longer supports wellness, prosperity, positive relationships, and well-being, and open the door for healing to occur. All right, snake is no longer on the screen. So I think like we have this energy and drive that we are creating our own endeavors. which makes a lot of sense for us as writers. We are creating our own worlds and our own, hopefully, eventual monetary success by selling our skills of writing the books. Then we have the release of fear, which is really good. I like that. And then you also have this sort of letting go of anything that no longer supports you and your success in order to heal. I think these are nice together. I like these together, actually. So the release of fear, letting go of anything that no longer supports you, healing for your own sake, and then like it's your own efforts, like acknowledging your own efforts to do so. But this is also really good because we are coming up on that full moon where it is time to let go of things. So appropriate. Yes, we've got self-made energy today. Yes. Alrighty. Where were we? You've had a friend who has photosensitive epilepsy, and she was often triggered by fast-moving colors. Yes. Fun fact, there's a Filipino dragon that's known for eating the moon during the eclipse. That is actually pretty common across mythology because you would have a generally snake-like creature or reptile of some sort in several cultures that would eat a celestial body because of the eclipses. And that was their way of explaining the natural phenomena. I think Set does it in Egyptian mythology. So that's another reptile instance that I was thinking of. But yeah. Rosalind says, almost everything bothers your epilepsy, but you've built a warning system to tune out before you fall over. That's good that you have built a warning system. Sucks that you have had to do so. You wrote a pretty cool piece from the perspective of rescue cats. Nice. I love that. POV playing is fun. Makes sense. Inverted moon reminds you of when Darcy reveals to Ben the truth about Lily and represses hurt feelings about Ben rejecting her. Where were we? Monique says, I'm claiming the snake for me. I was born in the year of the snake. CB was born in the year of the dog. Snakes are biblically, yes, biblically evil, but there are other religions and mythologies where the snake is actually very good. And so it just depends on the culture that we are from. So, okay, let's get to work. I have the notes from that story seed, I guess, that I thought of yesterday. I guess it was last night, somewhere in the early AM, that I could be working on. I also need to finish 2 things, hopefully before the weekend, or before the end of the weekend. So those are the 2 things I'm going to be working on: story seed, and then two scenes. So I should probably also do a blog. Oh well, I'll add it to my to-do list. Okay, let's see. We're going to start with the turtle. Hello, Jael. Welcome. All right, let's do this. Ooh, Shelby's working on the final book of your Golden Dragons trilogy. Ooh, that's exciting. All right, 1, save your document if you have already been working today. If not, now is a fantastic time to pull up whichever document you are going to choose to work on. 2, make sure you have a sip of whatever it is that you're hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Okay. I added 416 words to that one. Did I add anything to this? I did not. Okay. Not terrible. I probably could have done more. I feel like I futzed a little bit in the last like 5 minutes or so. I'm just kind of like, because I finished one section of this scene, so now I have to like do the next part, and I kind of don't necessarily know how I want to start that. So, anyway, progress 416 is not bad. I will take it. I should not sneeze at it. I shouldn't like. Progress is good. Okay, let's see who popped in. Becca popped in at the beginning of that sprint and said hello. And because we had the snake, I asked how Becca's snake was doing. And Becca loves the snake card. Yes, the snake is doing great. He loves the new place and he's napping now, of course. Yes, we love a comfortable kitty. Paget was gonna go work on the images. Gonna focus. Precious, hello, welcome. How are you? Heather says hello. Coffee Crate Connect. JL says hello, everyone who has joined after me. How are you? Definitely not your finest today, but you think you're finally starting to get into the groove a little bit. Yeah, and I definitely like felt this because this morning just things kind of kept. I like dropped the soap on my toe. I spilled half of my tea water. I cut a tomato, and it like squirted juice and seeds all over my shirt. Like just all the little things, so but hopefully the groove will continue. It's better groove, we should say. And let's see. Megan was job hunting that sprint. Compared to the job you found yesterday, all these jobs sound terrible, but you're desperate. So, yeah, sometimes it really is. It's hard to find a job when you don't have one. It always feels much easier to find a job when you have one, but at the same time, like the amount of anxiety that applying for a job gives me is just like because I want my application to be perfect. I want my resume to be reworded perfectly. Things like that. And so it always like, am I doing this the right way, the perfect way? And perfection doesn't exist, but it always gives me like an extreme amount of just like gut churning, just not fun. So yeah, I get that. CB says, be right back. Okay. Becca is still laying out your book, but you think you might finish during the stream. Ooh, that's exciting. Shelby says 632 words. Nice. And a small snack of breaded camembert cheese. Nice. I love cheese. I wish I was not lactose intolerant. I love cheese so much. Monique says 3,500 words total. You didn't write much, but you did add 1,000 yesterday. Good. CB says, took you a hot minute to figure out we were talking about the cat named Snake and not an actual snake. Yes. Precious is doing great. How's your writing going? It is going. I am adding to it today, which is nice. It's always a nice feeling. Monique may or may not be researching a place where Darcy will go to do some maladaptive coping. Yes. Gotcha. Heather says, "Hey Paget, guess who's about to go to the post office?" Oh, Paget's gonna get her bookmark soon. I think that's what that's about. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so we need a 30-minute sprint for our second one, and you have 3 choices because we're 30 minutes. So 30-minute purple teapot, 30-minute babbling brook, which has sounds, or 30-minute rainbow record. So teapot, brook, or record. Which would you prefer? We have 2 votes for teapot. Megan says, it seems wrong somehow to name an animal after another animal, but it makes me laugh every time I hear it. I know somebody who named their dog Kitty. So just, hey, chew on that. I think have I met a cat named Schnauzer? I think I have. So like that one for me always, yeah. I think it was Schnauzer. Was it? I feel like that's right. No, they specifically named the dog Kitty because they wanted to mess with people. They named it like a cat. It was not a diminutive or a derivative of Kathleen or Catherine. They named the dog Kitty because they wanted to name the dog Cat. You know. All right. So most of the votes appear to be for the teapot. You named your cat Tigger and the other Tiger. It's cute for them, though. Yes. Yes. Especially if they're like the stripy gingers. Yes. Stripy orange kitties. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Second sprint is the writing self-promo sprint. So if you have something that is writing adjacent that you would like to promo, yes, exactly, Megan. Exactly. Make sure that you do your promo this sprint. So if you have an Amazon author name profile that you want us to visit, tell us what your name is there. If you have a book coming out soon, let us know what it is and where we can find it. If you have a website, blog, social media handles, let us know what the platform is and what your handle is. That way we can find you and whatever it is that you are doing the self-promo for. Just remember, if you do not have a blue wrench of power, you will not be able to post direct links. Now for your regular reminders. 1, save your document. 2, make sure that you have a sip of whatever it is you're hydrating with. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go, 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, how'd we do? I added another 379. And then I started working on a couple things in my planner. Okay. Also need to make a note for today. That was not the right word for it. Okay. All right. Don't forget that was the second sprint, the self-promo sprint. So make sure you do your self-promo. Okay, so Monique added another 100-ish words plus had a snack. Excellent. Good. Yes, we like having food for the brain. Morgan popped in. Hello. Welcome. Shelby, 781 words. Nice. Bringing your total for the evening to 5,000. That is amazing. Now it's time for some reward soup. Yes. Yes, yes. Absolutely. Charlie says, join us tonight for a discussion of in-bulk and how to bring freshness to your life. And here's the link for that. Ooh, Becca is almost done formatting. That's amazing. Yes. Okay, again, don't forget to do the self-promo. I'm going to roll up. I didn't see a whole lot of self-promo today. Maybe it's because everybody's already done it several times this week. I don't know. Heather says, today is the last day to register for the Neurodivergent Publishing Conference. A link to the website and all of Heather's social media, if you're interested, is in Heather's link tree. And here's the link for that. Megan has a new post out on the Substack. It's called What's All the Commotion About Notion? And so here is the link for that specific article. And here is all of Megan's other things via the link tree. Shelby has been playing around with Kindle Vella, and the Vella is Hidden Elements by Shelby Hild, so you can find it on Amazon. I did post the post and pin the tiny URL for the playlist. I did make sure and go in and add a couple of streams for this afternoon because neither Kat nor I had some time to do that. So I did update this evening's sprints. So they are there. I will try my best to remember after the stream to go in and see if I can find all the rest of them that have been updated. Megan says you won't be there for Charlie's stream today because you're going out to eat with your boyfriend, sister, and husband. Paget had to call Waste Management for rates on dropping off a large load. There used to be 2 free vouchers a year, but because we are so rural, they suspended it. Oh, no. I bet people way out here had a bunch of crap to dump, so they just nixed that. Maybe you should learn to repurpose some of these random things, like pieces of a destroyed table and a broken fridge. I don't know. Some of those things become difficult to repurpose. Charlie says, have fun to Megan and hope the food and company bring you much joy. Yes. It does sound like it would be fun and relaxing, just like Paget says. Yes. At least we hope it's going to be fun and relaxing. Maybe it's going to be fun and full of giggles. I don't know. You hope you remember how to human. It's at a Roman-themed trattoria restaurant. Ooh, that sounds fun. Even though I don't necessarily know what a trattoria restaurant is. What is it? Is it on a terrace? It's just... Italian-style eating establishment, generally much less formal than a restaurant. Okay, so like casual Italian. I like that. That could be fun. Less formal than a restaurant, but more formal than an osteria. What is an osteria? Like the rabbit hole just goes deeper. I will have to look that up later, but that does sound amazing. So like not fancy, but not like street food. I don't know. I don't know how you would. I don't know. But yes, I hope you also remember how to human, because that is important. We do need to occasionally know how to human. CB says there used to be a trattoria one village over from where we lived, but the owners retired and it closed. It was awesome. Okay. Good. It does sound really good. It does. Sounds lovely. Okay, we need another sprint so that I can finish this scene, so that Becca can hopefully finish formatting the hexsphere, and so that we can, I think it's hexsphere you're formatting, and so that we can get a few more words. All right, we need maybe like a 25er. Oh, hey, I am currently at the 666 subscribers. My next goal is to have the 69 ending. Because why not? It's amusing. Who are we going to do? Are we going to do the pug? Let's do the pug. Stinky pug. It's California expensive though. Oh no. All right, let's do this. 1, save your document. 2, take a sip of whatever it is that you are enjoying hydrating with. Cheers. Three, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Hopefully you can't hear my neighbors are having some work done. And a saw is going, but hopefully you can't hear them. I added 383. I'm nearing the end of this scene, I think. I think it needs like a little bit of finagling at the end. But it's mostly done. So that's been nice. Megan discovered that if you use Spotify and type made for into the Spotify search, it'll show you all the made for you playlists. One of yours was fast clown music. And why is this a thing? And why is it so catchy? You also apparently have a sad Missouri mix. Oh, goodness. JL got really into the document and worked through the last break up until, like, I think about 5 minutes before this one ended. So that is nice. Heather just got back. You're eating an egg salad sandwich and cleaning up your packaging mess. Yes. Becca uploaded the paperback. Yay! And you're ordering the proof. Amazing. Hooray. I'm excited that you got that much done in just a few days. That's fantastic. It always takes me so long fiddling with the formatting of things. So I envy your speed. So yes. All right. I'm going to save. Okay. It's saved. Pinned to the top of the chat is the AuthorTube channel's playlist thing. Let me take this off. There we go. Okay. This is today's the 3rd. Michael is going to be streaming in just a little bit. So that one I made sure to add. Gillian, I'm not sure, is at 4. HK is at 4. Your morning guru, which is Savvy and criminies. I forget, is also at 4. 4:30 creative sprints. 7 o'clock Gwen and the Winna, Jenna, Sarah Mason, and not the Hex Library, because the Hex Library has one tomorrow rather than today. Yes, RK Gold. Thank you. I blanked on the name. So there are some sprints definitely in the 4 o'clock hour and definitely in the 7 o'clock hour. And then I will have to go in and search for the Saturday sprints because I have not updated that yet. But yeah, so those are there. Make sure that you are using the playlist if you so choose to do so. But yeah. All right. Thank you very much for joining me today. I feel like I've gotten a decent amount done. Hopefully you did as well. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your Friday and the beginning of your weekend. And I will see y'all on Sunday for Sunday Sprints. All right. Thank you very much and have a good one. Bye.